Welcome to Animal Adventure Time's retelling of grim fairy tales and classic stories. Tonight's story is Jack and the Beanstalk. Now let's send it over to Mr. Narrator for our story.
Thank you. Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage at the edge of a quiet meadow, there lived a curious young cat named Jack. Jack wasn't like other cats. He dreamed of adventure, of treasure, and of something more than just warm milk and sunny windowsills. He lived with his kind but weary mother, who worked hard to keep their tiny home running. Times were tough, and their pantry was nearly empty. All they had left was their one precious cow. One day, Jack was sent off to the village to sell their beloved cow. His mother's voice echoed behind him. "Don't come home without enough coins to buy food." But on the way, Jack met a mysterious old cat, dressed in a cloak and a crooked smile. "I've no coins to offer," said the stranger, "but I do have something magical." The stranger held out a small box. Inside, glimmering softly, were a handful of glowing beans. "Plant them," he whispered. "They'll grow beyond your wildest dreams." Of course, Jack had to look inside. Jack, enchanted by the promise of wonder, traded the cow on the spot and skipped home with his treasure in tow. But his mother was furious. "You traded our last cow for beans?" she cried. In a flash of anger, she tossed the beans out the window and sent Jack to bed without dinner. In the still of night, something incredible happened. The beans began to shimmer, then shake, and then sprout. A giant beanstalk burst from the earth, spiraling high into the sky, piercing the clouds above. In the morning, Jack awoke to find the towering vine outside. Without a second thought, he tightened his vest and began to climb. Up and up he went, past birds and breezes, until he reached a land that floated high above the clouds. A land of giants. At the top of the beanstalk, Jack soon discovered a massive castle. Its doors were cracked open, and curiosity got the better of him. Inside the castle courtyard, the walls stretched so high he could barely see them. That's when he heard it. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the paws of a little one. Jack ducked behind a giant teacup as the enormous giant stomped through the courtyard. But Jack was clever and fast. In the corner of a room, a beautiful golden harp sang to itself. Next to it, a hen nestled in a basket, clucking proudly over a gleaming golden egg. Quiet as a mouse, Jack tiptoed over, scooped the harp, and whispered to the hen, "Come with me if you want to escape." Just as they reached the door, the giant roared, "Thief!" and gave chase, the floor shaking with every thunderous step. Jack darted down the beanstalk, the hen flapping in his arms. The giant followed, bellowing from above. "Mother, take the hen and go inside!" Jack shouted as he touched the ground. Jack grabbed an axe and frantically began to chop away at the beanstalk. The beanstalk came falling down, and the giant tumbled down with it, disappearing with a mighty crash, never to be seen again. From that day on, Jack and his mother never went hungry again. They had golden eggs and a tale grander than any bedtime story. And Jack? Well, he never stopped dreaming of his next adventure. And this concludes our story. We hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for watching. For more animal adventures, please like and subscribe. Bye, friends. See you soon.